And with us in the studio this afternoon, we are very proud to have, I think, our first international guest on UTTV, the Rock Unplugged. And that is the band, the Spy In The Mes, and they're all the way from Denmark. Hello, how are you guys?
Hello.
Come on up to the mic a little bit more there. Step on up. There you go. I know you're not scared. Welcome to the States. Welcome to Knoxville, Tennessee.
Thank you.
We're very glad to have you all here, and of course, a couple of reasons why they are here. Number one, it's a big show tomorrow night at the World Grotto. It is the Indie Night, sponsored by 90.3 The Rock. And this is one of the bands on the bill, and I believe you guys headlining tomorrow night, I guess, the third band or second, or what do you know yet?
Actually, we don't know.
Don't know yet? So.
Traveling with another band.
Right, exactly, which we'll get into that a little bit too. So get there early so you can see all three bands because you're not sure what they're going to go on. But the other reason is they've got a very cool new record out. And it is one that you've been hearing here on 90.3 The Rock, the Spy In The Mes, and that's why I breathe through the illusion of wanting to be used to be wanting to do. And, right? That's it. And the tune that you've been hearing here on 90.3 The Rock, very cool stuff called Small Blonde Freaky Mother. Very cool record. A lot of different influences on this record. If you're a Modest Mouse fan, if you're a Flaming Lips fan, if you're a Bowie fan, I mean, there's a lot of stuff for everybody, but a very original sound this band definitely has, and one that you'll have an opportunity to check out tomorrow night at the World Grotto down in Market Square for 90.3 The Rock's Indie Night, which we're very excited to be sponsoring now. And tell me, we've got 1, 2, 3 or 4 members somewhere in the studio, but tell me, I guess, introduce yourself and who all will be singing with you as well as the studio, and who will be on stage with you tomorrow night. So go ahead and tell folks who you are and then everybody else.
Hi, we are the Spy In The Mes. I am Jesper. I'm the lead singer and guitarist and keyboard player in the band and the songwriter as well.
Right. And then who else? Who do you got with you singing in studio today and then tomorrow night? Come on up, guys. Go ahead.
I'm Simon, and I play the bass and sings.
I'm Morten, and I play the guitar as well.
Cool. And who else? So we don't forget anybody.
We have our drummer, Esben.
Mm-hmm.
He just left for some reason.
Right.
Maybe we had a little fight or something like that.
Maybe. Creative differences.
He's a great drummer and a great singer as well.
Right.
Great friend.
And a great friend.
You're a great friend, Esben.
And then you've got to say it right for me. It's Pluk, or the band that you're on the road with. How do you say it right?
Yeah, it's Pluk.
Pluk. There you go.
It's a bit difficult to say. But
and a member from their band is also on stage with you tomorrow night, right?
No, not actually. He's not playing with us on this tour. But normally back in Denmark, he plays with us. So we have 4 members live in the band back at home. But he's concentrating on his own band. Right. He's the lead singer and the songwriter in Pluk. So
it's a lot to do.
That's understandable.
And how many on stage tomorrow night with you guys then?
4 people.
4. Cool. All right. Jesper, what we'll do, and again, we're here with Spy In The Mes from Denmark, who will be playing tomorrow night at World Grotto down on Market Square for 90.3 The Rock's Indie Night. You got to tune to 90.3 The Rock and UTTV, The Rock Unplugged. What we'll do first is get you to do a song first. Then we're going to come back, and we're going to tell how this band kind of came to being. I know it's a little bit of a different story that kind of evolves a little bit from a radio acoustic performance that you guys did and a few other things. But first, if you would, let's start by giving everybody a song live, acoustic unplugged. Tell everybody what you're going to do, and then we'll come back and we'll talk some more.
Great. Yeah, the first song we'd like to do is a song called Cruel Christine. Actually, it was supposed to be on the album, but last minute we decided that it was not supposed to be there anyway.
Right.
So
right.
We'll do it as an acoustic song here now.
This is a Spy In The Mes from Denmark. Going to be playing World Grotto tonight live on 90.3 The Rock and on UTTV, The Rock Unplugged.
This day, the child's house greeted me friendly as I walked on by. This day, the jazz hills I don't really know. Wow. froze. I could not look away. Look away. All of my guts were going to explode. 'Cause you were shaking me inside, making up my soul. Long hair and long legs, she's fine. Ain't that right, guys? With the custom-made dimples and eyes. I buy drinks, she tells me her name. Cruel Christine, you're burning me tame. You move like a goddess, 'cause God made a move on you. If I was a liar, I'd start telling the truth. You move like a goddess, 'cause God made a move on you. If I was a liar, I'd start telling the truth.
In reading what I was reading and how the band came about, it kind of started as a solo project maybe for you, or a side project, and maybe this thing just kind of grew and got a life of its own, I guess, maybe, didn't it? Or did it kind of just take off more than you thought? I mean, all of a sudden you're having to look for other members and other band members maybe in Denmark or in your hometown, and just, I guess, tell us how the band came about.
Well, yeah, it's a pretty long story, but basically, I've been playing in two bands before the Spy In The Mes, also with Simon here, and our original drummer, well, the actual other part of the duo, because Spy In The Mes is a duo. He's not with us on the tour, because he's busy with his other band, the Kiss Away Trail from Denmark also.
Yeah.
But we all played together in a couple of bands, and then at some point I got very tired of all the compromises that you have to what you call it,
To make a band work?
Yeah, to make a band work. And I basically mainly came up with the songs, and it all turned out as a large compromise.
Right.
I was not very fond of that, so I decided to break up the band and start the Spy In The Mes as a solo project. Then soon after that, the other part of the duo, Hasse, joined the band, and I had a lot of sketches that I had made in my home studio in my apartment, and we gathered those sketches and we went to the studio for 1 week, and we recorded and arranged and finished all the songs in 1 week.
Wow.
And yeah.
And when you say sketches, you mean songs, basically?
Yeah, well, songs
sorta?
that were not
lyrics?
completed.
Right.
So-
Right. Cool.
Almost completed. Some of them were completed, but
And then apparently you guys also did some sort of radio show or something, and you performed
yeah, we did
acoustically.
at a large festival in Denmark called Roskilde Festival. I think it's the largest in Europe, isn't it? Well, Northern Europe.
Northern Europe.
One of
Yeah.
the
But in that part of Europe?
100,000 people there.
Wow.
Something like that. And there was just like this, the students radio who had their radio show at the festival.
Yeah.
And
Very cool.
I joined this competition called Demo Derby, and I actually won it with Small Blonde Freaky Mother in the acoustic version. So
That's a great song. Congratulations, by the way. That's cool. Very cool.
Thanks.
That's cool. That kind of sounds like our big festival, Bonnaroo, here in Tennessee, that draws about 80,000 people, and they have radio stations on site as well,
Yeah.
who do some things, artist interviews and live performances and such too. So that's a very cool story. And here you are. You've got the band, the Spy In The Mes, and you're here with a record out already. You're touring the States. I mean, how far are you into touring in the States? How long have you been over here, and how many shows have you done, or has it just started? What do you?
We've been here for almost a month.
Yeah.
now. Started out in LA. And we were there for a week and played a gig there. And we went to Portland, Seattle, Chicago, Madison, Pittsburgh, Boston,
All over.
Burlington, and New York City. And
Yeah.
now I think Yeah, that was it, right?
Yeah, and now you're down
I
south.
think we're here.
Has it been going well? Have you been having fun? It's
Yeah, some
interesting.
of the gigs were pretty lousy, but
Sure. Sure, that happens.
it's all about promotion. You can't expect anything. So
And your first album, your first time over too. I
Yeah.
mean, yeah, you know, it's a job. It's a tough job. People don't realize all that goes along with making a show successful, especially when you're going from town to town like you guys
is a
are, from
tough
state to
job, yeah.
state. It really is.
a lot of driving and you
Yeah.
have to be ready for the concerts, even though you've been driving for the whole day. And
Yeah, it's tiring.
It's pretty tough, but
a lot of work.
it's fun. It's a lot of fun.
It's the Spy In The Mes is the name of the band, and they are playing tomorrow night at World Grotto at 90.3 The Rock's Indie Night that we are very, very proud to sponsor. What I'm going to do now is get you to a couple of songs, but we're going to come back and I'm going to talk to you about growing up in Denmark. And your hometown is where in Denmark?
It's called Odense.
Okay,
Yeah.
easy for you to say. I'm going to let you do most of the pronunciating and pronouncing and all that stuff here. But how large of a town? How many people?
180,000 people.
Wow, cool, cool, very cool. Is there a pretty cool music scene there? A lot of
Yeah,
bands?
it's beginning to grow a lot, actually.
Yeah.
The Odense, our hometown, has actually always been like what can I say? I don't know if I can say asshole on the radio, but
You
the
just
asshole
did.
of cultural expression in Denmark. It's been so
Yeah. The
sleepy
armpit. Yeah.
for like the last 2 decades or something like that.
Right, and now it's coming to life again.
Yeah, but it's beginning to grow a lot with bands like the Kissaway Trail, Plug, us, and
Yeah.
a band called Rock Unplugged, who's also been playing in the States and
Right.
China and Europe.
The Chris
Yeah.
Grays.
Yeah, a lot of cool bands. Cool. Were they all inspired by the band Aqua from years ago that did Barbie Girl? I hope not. Let's just keep it at that. We'll just keep
Yeah.
it at that.
No comments.
All right. They're called the Spy In The Mes, and they're in town. And they will be playing. They're in country and in town, all the way from Denmark, playing World Grotto tomorrow night. Going to be a very, very cool song. Why don't Jesper? Why don't I go ahead and get you all to do a couple of songs for us live now?
Yeah.
Let us know what you're going to do, and then I'll go on in between and tell folks about the second song too. And after that, we'll come back and talk a little bit more. The band is the Spy In The Mes, and they are live here on 90.3 The Rock and on UTTV The Rock Unplugged. What are you going to do? Give us a couple more.
Well, actually, we would like to do the acoustic version of Small Blonde Freaky Mother.
Very cool song we've been playing off the record. Very cool song. Tell us a little bit about that too. Got a little politics in there, huh?
Yeah, I got it.
Unfortunately, you have some of that over there that we do here with some of those politicians you may not agree with. So
Yeah. Well, actually, I was singing in a choir in a church in our hometown.
Wow.
And I did the piano part after the ceremony one day, and it just started out pretty easily. And then, well, it's about this Danish politician, this Danish female politician, who's
Racist.
yeah, she's
There
very
you go.
racist.
Yep.
I think so.
Yeah, that's
And
always.
things are beginning to look a little bit like that generally in Denmark. So it's
Wow, that's a shame. And unfortunately, it's looking like that in other places too. So,
Yeah.
but there's a lot of power in music, and I mean, who knows? Maybe you can get the message across. So let's hear the song. This is the song you hear regularly here on 90.3 The Rock with the acoustic version of it. Cool. Spy In The Mes live in studio and on UTTV The Rock Unplugged.
Yes, I hear, but your words are blinding. Make on people wince instead of rising. What is with this small blonde freaky mother? Walking basement stairs instead of hiding. We'll be on top of it and hope to see my black friends too. If you didn't make a move, I don't like the shit your world embraces. It's a fraud and you're not into raises. What is with this small blonde freaky mother? What's the policy of different phases? We'll be on top of it and hope to see my black friends too. If you didn't make a move, big little